wearing white, man. Yep. Let's get that white out, though, man. With black ice. All white with black ice. We are Penn State. Let's go, baby. Now, I think back at it, if I could do it all over again, I would have went to Penn State instead of Rutgers.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. EA Sports College football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash at all.
They did. We used to do like 7-on-7 camp there.
And the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
My biggest thing was I didn't really want to play defense. I wanted to play quarterback. But that shit wasn't happening with D1. Quarter. QB.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Let's go, boys.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
Yo, I could have swore I put white out. What the fuck is this they got on? Yo. Huh?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
They getting dirty, yo. All right, boys. Let's put it on these boys. Let's go, baby.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Brought down wide at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, freshman.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Did I post the screen? Or did it?
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Throwing Reed. Under fire.
Yeah, that shit ain't working in here, bro.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yes, it is.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this
not working over here.
You couldn't do it on that last play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. A strike downfield.
That's my fault, guys.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now improvise.
Let's go. Come on, 13.
The connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Keeps it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a...
Snags it, and there's running room. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Do I got 2 number 11s on offense?
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Oh, he's 13.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. In the gun, third down, Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent's
All right, baby,
territory.
what's up?
Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
What's up?
Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Reed to the air again. And he waltzes in for the score.
What the heck did that do that?
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
That pick actually helped
QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around. And he's...
And the hit gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's always something like that that just throw everything
Third
off.
long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB.
Who on, right? Who on my screen? Can you post it?
They booted away. Makes the catch at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a...
Yo, this rollout shit is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Reed. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yo,
That's the way you
that was some straight up bullshit, yo.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen.
I thought I picked it off too.
2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively.
Oh,
you better find a way to slow them down.
That was some bullshit,
for
yo.
your offense. Like,
that was some bullshit,
you
yo.
can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is...
That was some straight up bullshit.
We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score on this next possession.
That was some straight up... That was some bullshit. That's how he caught it.
They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
He
did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Motion from the wideout. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws.
Thank you, man. What the fuck, yo?
This defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football
freshman.
back.
And again, that's the cardinal sin, playing the quarterback position, rolling out to the left as a righty and then trying to throw it back into the middle of the field. You're just making it too easy on the defense. You might complete one of those every 10 tries. Just not a good decision.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
A lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Wallace. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't walk it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down.
Yo, why they
Opportunity
keep
to
cheating,
catch
yo?
it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Reed. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB to put extra sauce on it.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to take a shot. He's got it down the field. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's White. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throwing Reed. Zings it complete to the right. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look in on BYU in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Cougars chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Going to the run to start this second half. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Pocket breaking down.
Oh, they got to catch that.
Had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now looking to throw back to the middle.
That's some bullshit, yo.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Skips away from pressure.
Yeah, this is all he
first down.
All right, I got
good
some.
execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, that's enough of that shit.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Here's Reed to throw. Looking for the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Reed on the play action. Here comes the heat. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack...
They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And it'll be down right there. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He's got an open man. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football. And now you got to match up with those guys and their big bodies. Nice throw down the field, nice catch. Nice job of using multiple tight end packages for this offense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again.
Oh,
and it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Oh, bro, that's a touchdown.
Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. On the delay, it's White. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's White. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Calls his own number. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Reed. Moving away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you've worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, God.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it.
And
why is everybody bunched up like that, yo?
To be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is some bullshit.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He's got him wide open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it again. Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Fires left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Under fire. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
One of the biggest reasons
what the hell just happened,
this
yo?
offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense really...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Oh, they're after him. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Reed. Here's the pressure. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only
17
to get
picks.
the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back.
Trying to beat the D deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run, and they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Even with this lead, they'll throw again. A little screen to the running back. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made it.
We did. We did. That was some bullshit. That's what that was.